I saw The Conjuring last rites, and I had to watch this movie twice. I've become pretty numb to horror lately, especially after watching the Conjuring series in such a short time period. And after sitting through the entire Conjuring universe, I don't understand why this movie is getting trashed. Don't get me wrong, I don't think this is the best in the series, but there are a lot of disingenuous takes out there. For example, this questionable CGI image that's been going around and people won't stop talking about, it's not that bad in the movie. There are some questionable VFX in here, but it's not so bad that you can consider it a genuine critique. More of a nitpick, really. While the use of CGI is abundant, it's one of those blink and you'll miss it kind of moments. It is disappointing that more practical techniques aren't being used, but it has been stated and proven that VFX artists are being overworked and undercompensated. So I'm not going to hold it against the movie too much, but it can be visually jarring. A positive towards the film is that there are a lot of creepy visuals, and some of these scenes are approached in a way we haven't seen yet, at least in the Conjuring movie. Most of them we have, but I think the timing of a lot of these jump scares are executed well. Unfortunately, I would say that about half of them lack impact. So when it comes to the scares, I would say they vary from underwhelming to good and creepy. Now I suppose because the last installment of the direct Conjuring films was The Devil Made Me Do It, we have people comparing that one to Last Rites, and as someone who thinks there's only like 3 solid movies in the entire Conjuring universe, I would say that Last Rites is superior to the third film. When it comes to scares, characters, tone, and pacing, I think this one beats it. And there's this one multi-layered sequence that I've been hearing people complaining about for some reason. It's literally one of the best parts of the movie. It mixes comedy, scares, and nostalgia, and helps drive the narrative forward. And it's because the Warrens are retired and they need a reason to get back into the game. But on a negative end, because they're retired, we keep going back and forth between the Warrens and the Schmirls. So while I do believe the structure and the pacing is really good, it's not ideal for a horror movie. So do I think this movie's worth the price of admission? No. Unfortunately, the movie isn't good enough, and certainly not good enough to risk your night being ruined by a group of little preteen bastards who haven't learned movie theater etiquette. Wait for it to start streaming.